All right, here we go. Range test on the Varla Eagle One electric scooter. Crazy fast scooter. I don't even know where to begin to guess what the range might be. We're gonna find out today how far it will go on a single charge. I've got it fully charged. I'm only like 1.4 miles into the test so far. I'll put up on the screen the specs, you know, the battery size and also what they say on the website as far as how far it might go. But we're gonna find out in real world today how far it does go. Dual 1,000-watt motors on this thing, which is putting out some serious power. I've been riding it around for like a week now, and I'm just kind of getting to the point where I'm a little more comfortable with it. It is a lot to handle. This is like an 80-pound scooter that goes close to 40 miles an hour. So, and I'm not a scooter expert at all. I am, you know, just a regular guy jumping on this thing, trying to learn it. Full suspension scooter. This thing is probably, you know, scooter lovers' dream, actually. It's got everything. Tons of power, full suspension, great brakes, hydraulic brakes. But today we're gonna do the range test, and let me give you some quick specs. So I am on a fat day, about 175 pounds. Today it's about maybe 50 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I haven't quite decided how I'm gonna ride this thing. I normally have been riding it around in turbo mode in gear 3. Putting this thing into dual motor mode is just crazy. It's a lot to handle. You got to be prepared to be in that mode because it takes off like crazy. The front wheel just does a burnout and you take off like a rocket. So when I'm just normally cruising around, I'm riding it in turbo mode instead of eco, and I'm in gear 3, the highest gear. So it'll take you, close to 30 miles an hour, and it's not quite as abrupt. I'll probably keep it in that mode, gear 3, turbo mode most of the time. If I come to like a really steep hill, really that's kind of been the only time I've been using the dual motor, is when I come to a steep hill or if I want to do some serious speed. But I have no idea what to guess as far as the range on this. I'm going to try to stick a little bit closer to home, because I tell you what, if you run out of battery on this thing, it's you're not kicking it home. It's 80 pounds. And also I should mention too that I am in, it has regenerative braking, and there's 4 different levels. I'm in level 1 for the regen, which gives you just a little bit of drag when you get off the throttle. So we're gonna see how far we get today. I will check back in, once we start dropping some battery bars here. If I start losing power or some kind of milestone, let you know how it goes. But let's just start eating up some miles on this. All right, first check in. We have lost a battery bar and we are at 4.9 miles. Voltage is reading 54.8 to like 55, somewhere in there. So I guess we can guess maybe 25-ish miles is gonna be approximate where we get to. I don't know. We shall see, I guess. But it took just 5 miles to lose the first bar. So I know those aren't accurate, but that's what you've got to go off of. So I've been trying to keep it 15, 20 mile an hour on the sidewalks. But when I get out into traffic, I'll open it up. Look, so here it's wide open. I'm gonna hit turbo. It's 35 through here, so let's light it up a little bit. $32, $33, $34. Yeah, it goes 35 mile an hour, no problem. So I don't even have to, I'm with traffic, flow of traffic right now. I'm gaining on the scooter ahead of me, the motorized scooter. All right, second battery bar has been depleted. We are at 52.1 volts, 52.1. and 9.4 miles. So we're getting just under 5 miles per bar approximately. Again, not a good indicator, but I'm at my range test road here where there's like a nice 3.5 mile straight stretch where I can just hold the throttle wide open. So we're gonna go run this a few times and knock out some more miles, and hopefully put a good hurting on this battery. I dialed it up into dual motor mode so we can hit this road nice and fast. Just holding steady. 35 mile an hour is the speed limit. I'm under that. I'm at 34. Oh, we got a little downhill. Let's see what happens on the downhill. 35, 36, 37. 37 was the top on the downhill. Gives you an idea how fast you're really gonna get this scooter to go. I don't know how to make it hit 40. You'd have to be on a real big downhill, I guess. All right, we gotta slow down for this hairpin turn. That sign said take it at 10 miles an hour, and that's kind of accurate. It's pretty tight. There we go. Back up to full speed. Well, it's only 25 through here. Oh, better slow down. I'm speeding on a scooter. I mean, we're going 31, 32 uphill right now. And I'm cooking through this battery, I'll tell you what. It just dropped like 2 more bars. But I mean, this is a, you know, what if you had a commute like this where you got to hold the thing wide open in 35 mile an hour traffic? You know, you're going to eat through your battery. It's good to know. So this is a 3.5 mile stretch of just wide open. All right, so we got to the end of our road and spun around here. I dropped the full battery bar. We're down to 3 remaining. We're at 12.7 miles and we're at 50.4 on the voltage. So I'm gonna ride it back, but not as fast this time. Just gonna put it in regular turbo mode. No dual motor. That was cold. I mean, it's only like high 40s, maybe 50 degrees right now. So blasting through there at 35 miles an hour in the wind, my hands are cold. Okay, we're down to the final battery bar and we have gone 19.8 miles. We're at 45.6 on the voltage there. And this has been one of the most consistent battery indicators I've ever seen. I mean, every single bar has been, you know, just a shade under 5 miles, I feel. 1 to go. I can feel, I feel that it has lost a step, finally. Right when it crossed over to 1 battery segment remaining, I could feel it lost a step. I mean, it was consistently going, you know, 20, 27, 28 mile an hour in gear 3. Now it goes about 20. I'm gonna put it into the dual motor mode, spin around here and hit it and just see what kind of power we got left. And I'm gonna head for home because I want to be on my block when this thing dies because I do not want to push it home. Oh yeah, it's significantly decreased now. This is, oh, ooh, uh-oh, cut way out. All right, I better start heading to home now. Oh, I think that was it. Yeah, I think we just died. So that could be the end right there. Right about 20 miles, it just shut off on me. So I didn't even get to use the last battery bar. So 20 miles, it was like 19.9 and it must have hit like the low voltage or something. Putting it into the, you know, the dual motor just was too much for it to handle, I guess. So, oh no, now we gotta drive home with no power. I got a long walk. I've got like, I mean, it just went down the last bar. I thought I would have, I got nothing. I got no juice. So hopefully it's just a dead battery and I didn't kill the scooter, but I've got to get home now. Man, I probably have, I don't know, 2 mile walk. Oh man, I thought I had it planned out in my head. It's like, okay, we got 1 battery bar left. You know, that'd be perfect. It'll just get me home, the 2 miles back. It'll be dying right there on the street, but nope. Oh well. There you go. Final range test. I got 20 miles out of it. I mean, that was using the throttle, you know, very heavy on the throttle. Turbo mode, gear 3, and I spent a lot of time too on that long straight stretch, just, you know, blasting through dual motor 35 miles an hour. So I really ate through this thing quick. You're not gonna get 40 miles out of this. I mean, the people that are gonna buy this scooter, they're not eco people. They're not gonna be in eco mode. If you had it in gear 1 eco mode, yeah, you might get that. But most people probably aren't gonna ride this Eagle One like that. They're gonna ride it like I just rode it. turbo mode, dual motor mode, and just crushing it. 20 miles. There you go. Hope you found that helpful. Definitely, if you enjoyed or at least found it entertaining, consider hitting subscribe. And that's all. Talk to you guys later. Thanks.